世界的人気を誇るパニックサバイバルドラマ「ウォーキングデッド」シーズン4の今後の展開について主演の2人が語ってくれました。
今日はアンドリュー・リンカーンとノーマン・リーダーさんに来ていただきました。Welcome. I would like to talk about The Walking Dead in the context of leadership, because that's what I felt strongly about watching season 4. You know, how their leadership, you know, for your characters changed over this time.
Well, the first season was very much about discovering the world. You know, my character wakes up after being in a coma, and his main search is for his family and to find out what's going on. The second season is very much a struggle for leadership within the group. The third is a clash of two societies, the governor's and ours. And this season begins with me stepping back from leadership for the sake of his son, and Daryl and the rest of the community having decisions made by council.
Not up to me! There's council now! They run this place!
Well, I mean, you know, he starts off season 4 kind of in this leadership role. I mean, the thing about this relationship with those two characters is Daryl always has Rick's back, you know. He's always got his peripheral on Rick, and, you know, when the rest of the group is like, we need Rick back out here. He's like, you know, just give him time. He's healing. He's definitely the Robin to his Batman, and, you know, he's always got his back, you know.
The cool thing about our show is that it's not like we're the people who don't know what's going on. You know, World War Z is Hamlet. That's what the big superpowers, that's what would happen. You know, we're not that. We're Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. We're just the dudes that don't know what's going on. And I like that. There's great dignity in that. We're just, you know, ordinary folk, but we're the ones that have survived. So we're grasping at straws.
Everyone who's made it this far. We've all done the worst kinds of things just to stay alive. We all can change.
グレッグ・ニコテロにとってウォーキングデッドとはどんな番組なのでしょうか。
Could you explain to me how you got to this point of making this
Well,
drama?
you know, initially I started out The Walking Dead as the special effects and makeup designer. I designed all the zombies. I sort of progressed from there. I ended up on season 1 being a consulting producer, and in season 2 moved into executive producer and directing. And up to this point, I've directed 7 episodes, including this season's mid-season premiere.
Were you happy with how it turned out to be, like zombie-wise and plot-wise?
I'm very happy. One of the successful things about this season that I think we reintroduced into the series was the actual threat of the zombies. When we ended season 3, I felt a little bit like the zombies became less of a threat. How do you take our characters by surprise? Is you put them in a situation where they can't see it coming. What we did was we put our unsuspecting heroes in these situations that were very difficult to get out of. And that made for a tremendous amount of excitement and good drama and safety.
I had it. Every bullet counts.
There's some great, powerful performances coming up in a lot of our actors. In the storytelling, now that everybody has scattered from the prison, now it's the first time since season 1 that our characters are unprotected. They're out in the open, completely vulnerable again. Now it goes back to them against the world again.